care for the society this way or that way. Not to be indifferent to people on the perfect I'm not. So they say, well, you know what? I'm gonna try to actually keep an open mind. And philanthropy has nothing to do with an open mind. You know. And that's the thing that gets a lot of people, on this. It has nothing to do with science. It has nothing to do with religion. Your mindset on what you want in your life, is going to be like wherever that takes you. It's just like science and religion actually has two things in common that, with science, you can't get a baby from two guys or two females. And the same thing, religion would agree with that. They can't get, it was never actually God's creation for two men to have a baby and two women to have a baby. But if we leave it to the philanthropist can say, yeah, you know what? That's not true. Because we can adopt. You see, so they see the philanthropists are ones who come up with a system. One who actually tries to see where the positive and the negative and the pro and con of either side. So, people don't, and that's the thing that I sit back and I look at being an influencer. Because, you could be a philanthropist and really don't know, how much of a contribution you're giving back to the society. And you don't know which side you're giving it to if you don't actually see it. A person that can really engage other people in the way that you think. That's like that. If I go back to go ahead and pull these two dudes up, right? Look, got to, because I mean, the only way that I can actually do something is shed a little bit of light on a lot of people. Look at Daniel. I think he's an excellent artist. Okay, I looked at his work. I've seen his workout potential. The only thing with Daniel just has to just, he has to move, and I think that would actually be the same thing with Darren as well, because I believe that if the two of them actually just go out and get away from what's keeping them in a crutch, they will become, they will become icons. I can actually say that. Because, dude, Darren, I say, he got an imaginative mind. But his imagination, that mindset. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. Look, I got a good friend. I call him a good friend because there was no way for me to actually. But he's not a very good friend. But the thing is that when I got here to Panama, I didn't know a lot of stuff. I didn't know, a lot of things to do. And, and this guy, he just been all over the place. And what really got me the most is because he commutes from a city that's maybe about 3 or 4 miles away, and he commutes back and forth to I'd like to learn how to do that, and then perhaps go live where he lives at.
So Sue, hello, laughing emoji. What's up with that? Is it funny?
This is a small, the size of a lawn with a bunch of spikes sticking out all over. So you step on it, and one of those spines break off the foot. It's gonna bring you through the pain.
But the thing is that I learned so much, right? I learned so much stuff. When I say I learned so much, You know, it's always when you go through the hard stuff, right, in life, you learn more. Than to actually go through, getting everything, handed down, or, getting everything hands on, and not have to like have,
Appreciate it, yeah.
pros and cons, but you can see, you just, getting.
Like the video too, bro.
Man, I went through so much stuff, but because of where I wanted to be at, I just, stuck around for the good part of the whole entire thing. What is that? To know. Right? That's it. Because you're gonna see hard times, dealing with people, hard times around with certain people, but at the same time, you're getting, you like almost like you're getting full. Okay? You're getting pulled off the whole thing, things are happening, even though you feel that it could happen better, it could be in a better environment. But you know what I'm talking about is Calvin Klein. But I forgot all about the dudes, man. Because look, back in the days, I went back and I remember meeting this dude in North Carolina. When people were out there doing the thing and hustling and everything and stuff. And every time this dude was like, talking about he was going to do his designers and stuff like that. But the first time you find that came out, basically in those days, it was underwear. And I want to say it was, there's something else that came out. I don't remember that. Or was it the perfume?
Hey, take a shot. No, you come on. What's the name of the guy that jumped in there? You can jump right there?
Open art brings your vision to life. But that's just the beginning.
Yeah. No. So what are you getting? Boy, so what's
I told myself I could try to do at least one for practice before I leave. As you witness,
so what's up with the gym?
man, I basically belly flop, face planting inside that water. So even after the water is really managed to step on one, get the spine stuck in the foot. So a good way to get it out is eat the foot. It should come out nice. So you don't feel willing to do that with pain.
Man, I just catch a sea urchin earlier, man. So you see, that's why I pay.
what happens? I told you. That's why it is because it is what it is. I mean, I don't really actually like look at that as no. The second. And, yeah, I remember I was going on a day, so well, actually the day that people
Can I hear that subscribe?
It's not something that I normally actually, you know.
Wait, yo, now.
That's why I say that. Okay. You figure it out, you figure it out. Normally, whatever. I mean, I never actually raised like that. I never, you know, oh, you know, nobody knows.
Yeah, that's how you do that.
That ain't nothing.
You know, so what?
It's not my fault. No, but I mean, you know. So you have, so you got gonna be in January. Because by that time, yeah, but right now, Jamaica is going through the process of, after the storm. So I mean, that'd probably be a good time, January. Yeah, because I think he was telling me that he was from, I can't remember who he said, what part of the side he was from. No, actually, Kingston is like one of the most famous areas. Almost one of the, one of the most named or called out parishes. A lot of old reggae songs.
You're not that quick, too.
Depends on, from what I understand, it depends on what part of town. I think because it's pretty big, but from what I understand.
Big punch out on the block. You run out of quick. You run out of quick, too. Miami Ski TV. Miami Ski TV. Miami Ski. Big punch out on the block. You know what I'm getting. Yeah?
So it's about time to wrap it up on this side of town. Had a blast at the Cliff Jump. We all starving now, so we got a hotel extend. I got a nice restaurant downstairs. We'll see what's in the menu. Eric been running all day. I got a spot. Might order some food. See the nightlife, talking about the night, the street party tonight, so I'll breeze through that, probably flip on the bikes and all. Trying to go through and get a jacket. Cool.
Ready? Like Freddy.
Man, but tell it, listen, if you're gonna be doing that, man, tell him he might as well start doing, you might as well start making a YouTube life out of that right now.
Bro, like the video, bro. Subscribe to the channel. It's a slow day today. We're just chilling at the barbershop. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we got money. I live in,
Got some change like that.
That's the reason why I like West
Mañana.
Virginia. Because West Virginia,
Claro,
the mountains
loco.
and everything, You know, like what
Pasa todo el día.
part of like garage and all.
Pero temprano, como a las 9, sepelio.
Mm.
Y mi hermano mío,
Fiesta. No se ve inglés.
sepelio, un sepelio.
Ah,
Mi hermano mío que murió.
ah, sí.
So, you know, basically,
Pero como enfermo.
Y estaba enfermo.
see the ocean on both sides.
Ahora es Martín.
On the Pacific side and on the Atlantic Ocean side.
Gracias a Dios.
So if you're in St. Louis on a Friday night, make sure you get back by the grocery that street party.
Condolences, tú sabes.
Friday of the year. You can see the vibes, right? Everybody having a good time.
I cut $7. $7.
Have 1, 2 drinks for the night.
Okay, you got a pretty good eye.
Vente.
The next day.
Ok,
Dale gracias, hermano.
nos vemos.
Condolences, tú sabes.
Ya.
We took a pretty good piece of video.
So the Super Bowl fighters, they both out independent weekend. It's a big deal. Being a block road in the town.
Yeah, Colombia, that's another thing too. Colombia, I mean, not every place in Colombia, because we've been sitting back there watching a lot of these YouTube videos that I see a lot of people that are in Colombia. Sometimes you always hear the guy might say, you know what, you got to take the camera down because, you know, people are way too friendly when they see people with cameras. You know. Or they don't like, you know, the camera's coming at them or whatever. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you're out there for tourism, you're out there for tourism. Maybe you see somebody with their phone, just get out of the way. So they're gonna do skydiving here. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, well, skydiving is actually pretty much jumping out of a plane. Parasailing is like one of those, like carts. You can ride it off and just glide. Oh, that's not a cart, man. That's the person. Oh, that's hell, man. Yeah, they have to walk in the mountain and then they just sail down. I mean, so I know, wait a minute, is he gonna do that on his own, or is it like somebody that they're gonna jump off with, you know, like somebody to answer it on to them, like a professional? Somebody that be answering to them, okay. That would be sick.
As you see, it's going down right now. Got one of the best.
Oh my
views of the
goodness, just jump
track.
off of that and just go, you know, like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go into this town over here. Watch out for this
Make
building.
sure I'm like signed up or something.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I hear like, you know, in some places, you know, especially talking with, you know, a lot of
Hello.
You know,
What up, what up?
Colombia got some nice places.
What up, Five Guys? Hello. You ready for some barber content, some haircut, some slow days,
So did
some
he ever say how much it costs for the round trip?
bicycle police a pull over a guy? What the fuck? Oh, are you gonna pedal your bicycle? Stop me? Come on, bro, flip the switch, man. Gone, me gone. You know, we are pull over on bicycle. That's what I thought. Bro, this sun is, I wouldn't say even hot, man. Damn. This shit is hot. Anyway, what's up? I have no clue who's watching, but big up yourself from wherever you are. I'm a Jamaican. Don't expect me to be like I'm a Yankee. I ain't Yankee, nothing. We don't yank around here. Remember just at the storm. I don't have no roof, bro. My roof. Anyways, what y'all doing though? So that sun popping outside. It's hot. You got the refrigerator going inside. No, the refrigerator. That's in my garden, but botanical garden. Beautiful, huh? I don't know what to say, bro. The sun is just boiling today. This is where I'm located. If you're ever in Panama, you want to visit, you can visit the shop, get your cut or your tattoo. I think that's the first time I ever promote this business. Look at them. Them coming my way, bro. Bro, I'm dipping. I'm running like a motherfucker. Bro, the guy left them in the dust. Now they circle the black and coming from this direction. They was like going that way, and now they're coming my way. Let me keep the camera on me in case. This motherfucker haunted. And then put up on a little car. This fucker retarded, look. And on the phone making calls. Just gonna zoom. Yo, like the video. You're here already, just like the video. Help me out, man. Help the channel grow, bro. Help the channel go to 10 million subscribers. Yeah, why not? I'm at 1,000. How much more? I think more. 9,999,000 and 9,000. Is it 9,000? Yo, figure that out. If you have a calculator. If you have a calculator. Hey, welcome to the channel, bro. Subscribe. We're out here with the cops. Chasing. Them plotting against me right there. I don't know if I can see them. They're waiting on me to put my phone down. So they can run in and massacre. How your days are going, bro? How your day going? Like, my days is sunny and bright. I have no client. But chilling. If I get 500 subscribers, I'm gonna start hitting the gym to lose my belly and get a six-pack. 500 subscribers. I need to be motivated. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just lazy. Who they gonna run down on a bicycle? That's all I'm asking. Who are they running on a bike? I could get on that shit and just burn them. What you doing, bro? What you doing? How you doing? You like the video as yet? You comment nothing? You share the video? Damn. Y'all stingy. Y'all stingy with the likes, man. Y'all stingy with the likes, bro. Can't actually do it time.
She made like a comment and left. I didn't even hear what she said. Like, I guess she didn't was like saying just to say what she normally would say about everybody was out. building. Well, I got the website part finished. I'm just doing like educational type thing. Where I can teach people how to sell high-end products, whatever kind of product, services, products, jewelry, clothes, furniture, whatever. But I got the assessment of it. But once they read the material and then take the quiz, they pass the quiz, then they go to a section that I got called a placement. Where I may be able to place you with one of my clients. So what I'll be doing on my end is getting clients, and prepare them or match them with people who I figure for my courses. So they gotta pass 1, 2, and 3. Once they pass 1, 2, and 3, one teaches them how, the philosophy of being an empath. So you learn the philosophy about being an empath, what it is to draw from people conversation, people you don't even know. You try to see about grabbing that attention. And starting a conversation about it, letting them know why you didn't let it happen something like that. Then the second part is quiz 2 is basically to understand technology. After then understand the theology of technology, philosophy of mindset, and putting those two together to figure out what you would do in order to technically map this thing out. And number 3 is to, once you do that, you should be able to understand my site, and you should be able to take those 50 questions and see if you master my course. So, once you master my course, then, so what I do is I find my clients by introducing them to my bill, the website, and everything else, and then they look at what the steps to getting a customer, to get an agent to work with them. So here's what makes it good for them. I got something from you, right? Because you don't have a computer, but you do so much stuff on your phone. I'll be listening to you, man, you like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get to these people to do this, and then I'm gonna take this, and then do this, and then do that. And then I'm gonna have to send this thing in, and I'm gonna say, I'm like, man.
Listen again. Thank you.
So I took that as an idea. So what I would do is I would virtually create that experience, right? And be able to, let's say for instance, sit on my computer and fit everything into that world, into that screen that most people are actually accustomed to. Because what, you see it on TV, you see it in these futuristic movies, everybody pull out their phone and phone tells them this, phone tells them that. And
The next day.
they get all the information that they need. So I thought about that. So, so I'm gonna build this anatomy on my website. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm building it to where if I'm interacting with you, you can actually pretty much follow me, interact with me with the same forms. Like I'll say, you know what, fill this out. If you don't fill it out, you can either voice text it, voice to text, and it'll fill out all the details and everything. And then I can see the form, interact with the form, use it in my end, to do certain things, and then, let that information start flowing. We'll be able to see certain things, get certain places, get an idea of what it is that, that's available for your mindset, And that way, you may, we might, what I would actually do is to find out from you through all that information, what to build specifically for you, If you was to create, let's say for instance, you was to create yourself, create your business. All right, I asked you this many times. right? I say, okay, what is it that you want to do? Okay, and what is the reason that you want to do certain things in life? You already say, you know, you want to be able to have this, you want to have this. And you know, pretty much, you know, you're looking at a time frame, you know, for a lot of things. So basically, it's like looking for a particular type of business that's for you, right? I mean, I think you do good, you know, with dealing with people, you know. And I know you think you do good with dealing with people. It's just that you just don't, how would you say, you don't voice your expressive opinion. Your humble opinion, yes, but your expressive opinion on how truly you would set people in their places. That's the only thing I see that you're having, you know. And it's not something I see that is something that you have trouble with. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that, you know, you just don't have that magnitude, you know, to make yourself comfortable when people, other people's misery. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can be comfortable with that. And I think you do that when you do get a little rambunctious.
How you about money?
Huh?
Can I got bread, son? Bread? Local bread? Yeah. You got it. Like that. You say now, say, let's start picture.
I hear that last one.
You can start there. Let me get some bread. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what, and that's something that I was saying, and you know what, I mean, that's why I like to talk to people about things, because it kind of like gives me, because I might throw something out there, right, and it's not something that is 100%, basically it's my subconscious, you know, that, you know, some questions will come about because I can have a conversation with a person accordingly to the empath philosophy, and also the training on how to take technology, you know, put those two together. Once you have that, I'm good.
Be a bucket, man. Or touch the ground. That's not trying. You never fall down. Nearly. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, what point in the bucket? It don't feel good with me, like, like, it never literally, like, that's really.
Yeah, so then that way, by the time, I mean, look.
Let's go.
Well,
Let's go.
you see, that's the whole entire thing, because I've done that with you the whole time. That's why I've been working on this whole thing this way. So basically, I've just been putting it together now. So I'm like, the stage that I'm at right now is actually being able to project it, you know, in a conversation, but at the same time, project it on screen. So, let's say we have that conversation, and we don't like we're talking, and we say, so that's automatically, I'm with the phone. Automatically making that phone, so you know what, you can put up an application, basically that phone on a conversation. Well, once you fill that out, right, you were basically talking about the whole philosophy. And that's the philosophy, the theology of time. How you put things in its respective places. Like, I'm gonna give you an instance. We talked about,
know what